Hello guys, I'm duallblades and I play a lot of BlockLords and I go through a lot of bugs and so do you, and we're gonna take a shot every time I say and we're gonna try to figure out, or not figure out, but I'm gonna tell you a few fixes that we can do regarding some of the bugs that you have encountered on daily basis. Now, first off, we're gonna start off with the bug where your units cannot move at all. You just see your unit standing there. They're not at rest. They're not on any command. They're just standing there like a goddamn puppet. Now, what you can do is you want to click on the certain units which are stood still. You can click on the unit themselves, or you can go through the squad list. Once you do that, you want to click somewhere on the map to move them. Once the command impromptu shows up, if you that the squad is busy working, if you want to cancel the command, you want to say no. You want to hit the no command, and the moment you do that, the squad will go back to working whatever they were previously doing. They are not bugged, they're just confused little things, okay? This has happened a lot with my militias. Now, the second bug that I have, we cannot click on certain buildings, whether it's to heal ourselves, to forge, like we see the drop down arrow to do certain actions that we are trying to do, but it just wouldn't click. But in this video, you can see that when I tried to heal one of my miners, the focus went from the miner, and once that happens, you want to cancel whatever action you were doing previously. When that frame changes, when your focused unit changes, when those two things happen, you want to cancel whatever action you're doing. And in this case, I was doing my recovering the health on my miner. You want to go ahead and cancel that, and once you do that, your frames should be fine. You can go back and click your previous unit that you were trying to use the command on, and then as you can see, it goes back in a regular manner, and you can use the command on that certain squad again, and that way you won't have to restart because you cannot click on any. The third bug that we're going to be talking about is the repair buildings. Repair building is an option that we have on every building that we can manually click with using the builders, but as we have noticed, at level 5 we can have 2 units in the buildings, at level 10 we can have 3 units, and so on. Now, in certain cases such as cow pens and farms, we have questioned why we can have 2 units but we cannot use 2 units. Well, the answer would be straight up that it is to utilize builders to repair the building that we are currently using. Here, my house is in sector 1 that's broken, and I know which building exactly is. I'm going to click on basically repair the building, right, which I believe all of you have seen. And once that's done, you want to go to your housing list, and then you can click the repair button there and then repair the building while someone else is actually utilizing the building at that very same moment. As for the third bug, this is everyone's most complained bug, the cook bug. Now, when we have a cook working on a windmill, we see the certain moments when they are just doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk dance. Cue music. You want to click on those units that are bugged out through your squad list, and then you want to click outside the map, or like anywhere on the map, sorry, to basically move them. Once that shows up, in this case is different, okay? With the cooks, you want to say, I want to cancel current command. Do not say no. The moment you say no, your game will crash 100%. You want to say yes. Once you say yes, your cooks will have this white box on top of them, which is completely fine. That is what we want. Now, you want to go to one of the buildings, building list, sorry, and you want to go to one of the houses, and you want to heal the certain cook that is bugged out. A data error will show up. That means we have fixed our bug. Now our cooks are free. There's no white boxes on them. They're not moonwalking. Now you can do whatever you want. You can put them back in the mill. In my case, I'm going to put them in the house to heal them. Now look at that. They're moving. There's no bug. They're not stuck. And my game has not crashed. And I don't have to restart that either. Okay, for the last bug that I'm going to talk, I haven't necessarily faced this exact bug. Maybe I did once, I'm not sure. But a friend of mine who faces this on regular basis, right? It is where you cannot interact with certain buildings, especially the wheat field. The wheat field is usually bugged, and you cannot do anything, you cannot grow anything, you cannot plant anything, your farmers cannot interact anything, there's no drop down. In such cases, there's 2 things that can happen. One would be a mistake on our end. The mistake would be usually either you have run out of tools or you have run out of gold to basically use the advanced wheat or other wheat that is not free, and you have run out of gold and they cannot get the new seed rotation anymore. So you want to make sure your seed and your tools are sorry, your gold and your tools are all there for your field to keep working, right? This is the mistake that a lot of people do not notice. They just run out of resource and they cannot plant anymore, and they think the game is bug. It's not a bug. The second one is actually a bug, when you cannot actually interact anymore. In that cases, what I've noticed is, what you want to do is you want to open up the setting of the wheat field, and you want to go to one of the settings. You can go to your seeds, plows, fertilization, whatever it is. Change one of the settings. Change any of the settings, apply it, and then voila, your field would be fixed. I do not necessarily have that bug for me to be visually showing you what the bug I'm talking about, but if you have seen it, if you have faced it, then you would know what I'm talking about. But if you do ever face this issue in the future, then this is exactly what you can do. These were all the bugs and things that I have noticed so far. If there's anything you would want me to cover or fix or basically figure out, please let me know so that I can work on it. I can keep an eye out for it. And as for this, as for now, I guess I hope you guys have a better time playing BlockLords without having to restart every 5 minutes, because I really hate doing that. Anyways, I hope you guys have fun.